we're gonna do a Diddly Darnley bookshelf tour. So, so that's just basically today's video. I filmed this a while ago, but so basically, my first bookshelf tour was pretty sad. Don't watch it. It's one of my first videos, and I think it's my worst video ever. So, I apologize for that. So, that was a year ago. That was almost a year ago, and I was gonna plan to release it on the same day. But I got really bored today. Again, I'm in quarantine. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to film a bookshelf tour now because I don't want to have that as my standing bookshelf tour for now. So yeah, and that's my shelf right now. I'm going to show you like that. Has just one shelf, and I like these shelves. And probably next year I'm probably going to get 2 shelves. But those are what they look like, and I'm going to give you an in-depth look. And yeah, I hope you like it. Alright, so starting off with the top shelf, we have, this is my top shelf, and it has Wheel of Time, Star Wars Legends, Harry Potter, and Jim Butcher. First book I have in here is New Spring, and Eye of the World, and Great Hunt, Dragon Reborn, Shadow Rising, Fires of Heaven, Lord of Chaos. I have not read Lord of Chaos, and I plan to get it in May, and I expect a lot from it. And these are my Jim Butcher. I only have the first 4, and Stormfront, Full Moon, Grave Peril, and Summer Night. I've read Stormfront and Full Moon. And then these are my Star Wars Legends. I plan to get to this one book very soon. Darth Plagueis, Maul Lockdown, Darth Maul Shadowhunter, Kenobi, Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and Last Command, which of all the Legends I've read are Kenobi and then the Thrawn trilogy. And then we have Breach of Peace by Daniel Green. So yeah, this is Daniel Green's debut novel, and I really enjoyed it. It's a novella, actually. I don't know why it's a novel. Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows, and yeah, that's my top shelf. And now for the bottom shelf, have Elantris, Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, and Oathbringer, and Rhythm of War. These are the Stormlight Archive. I've read all of them, and they're amazing. And Elantris I'm currently reading. Warbreaker, which I picked up the other day, and I plan to get to it in May. Light of the Jedi, which is the new Star Wars project. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was that good, though. Six of Crows, this is DNF. I plan to get to it later when my schedule's packed. Same with Crooked Kingdom. Darkness at the Edge of Town. I read this in 5th grade, and I really liked it because I loved the show back then, and I still do love the show, but it was pretty good. The Martian, I reviewed this on the channel earlier this year. It's a very good book. Blade itself, and Before They Were Hanged, the first 2 books in the First Law. I'm currently reading the 3rd one, but I don't have a physical copy of it, and I will get that pretty soon. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I read this in August and September along with Harry Potter. Jinx, which is I've not read, but it's a good middle grade. I hear that it's been recommended to me by a couple of friends. Loki, which I read over the summer by Loki Where Mischief Lies. I gave a great review. It's a great middle grade just to get into, and it has a great setting. And yeah, that's just another overview of that shelf. The Hobbit, which is I got it. It's a Juniper edition. I actually had ordered the Percy Jackson, which you can see down in the corner, but they just sent me this on accident and let me keep it, which is cool because now I have a hardback of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, which looks really nice, and The Children of Hurin, which is a tinier book. I thought it was one of these minor editions, but it's not. But I still like it in the shelf. The Silmarillion, The Unfinished Tales, The Hobbits, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and the Return of the King is not here, but the Return of the King's there. Mistborn, Well of Ascension, and The Hero of Ages, which is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. The Mistborn trilogy is great for getting into fantasy, and it's just really, really addicting. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is a prequel to The Hunger Games, which was my first video. It was on Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, so it's kind of a little special book. The Giver, Lois Lowry. It's a very good and kind of short novel.
the Hunger Games trilogy, which is a great trilogy. I loved it back when I read it, but I don't know if I would like it as much if I reread it now. My favorite book of all time, Dune by Frank Herbert. This is my reading copy, and this cover is beautiful. So it's my reading version of Dune, and I think it's an amazing book, the best book of all time. Dune Messiah, and these ace covers, the new trade paperbacks, are amazing. Children of Dune, and these are my favorite covers. They're spicy. And God Emperor of Dune I plan to get to in May, and this is my special edition copy of Dune that I do not read. I kind of just like display it. And that's just another view of my shelf, and this is my Rick Riordan shelf. So these are my Juniper editions of Percy Jackson, with The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, Titan's Curse, and Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. All by Rick Riordan. These are the Juniper editions. Greek Heroes and Greek Gods by Rick Riordan and John Rocco. And then Blood of Olympus, House of Hades, Mark of Athena, Son of Neptune, and Lost Hero, which are this is the Heroes of Olympus series, and it's very good. I think it improved on the Percy Jackson series, which is awesome. Hotel Valhalla, Guide to the Norse Worlds, which is like a Magnus companion, and from the Nine Worlds, also a Magnus companion. And this is the Kane Chronicles, the Red Pyramid, which I've read, and then the Throne of Fire and Serpent Shadow I have not read yet, but I will get to them. So, the Sword of Summer, the Hammer of Thor, and the Ship of the Dead are all the Magnus Chase trilogy, great trilogy. You should totally read. This is my favorite trilogy of Rick Riordan. And then the Trials of Apollo, as you can see. And yeah, that shelf. And then the next one, this is my bottom shelf. I'm not gonna do every one of those because I can't fit them on the thing. But you can see my Diner Lego set and Guinness World Records, Calvin and Hobbes, and some Marvel books and some random non-fantasy books. I don't really think it'd be interesting, and I'm already running out of time just to show you all of them, but that's my bottom shelf, and there's a lacrosse ball under there if you can see, but yeah, so that's my bookshelf right now, so hope you like it.
So that was my bookshelf tour. It's pretty small right now, but when you look at it compared to my last year's, it was an exponential growth. As you can see, I kind of did like a picture thing. I got it from like Murphy Napier. I really like that picture, like the slideshow theme. So I just took a picture and then played it like that because I just liked how it looked, and the camera is just like pretty easy to do, and I wasn't holding my camera, so it's much better for me this time. I can just like kind of put it on a stand like I do here, and film on the top shelf with the hardest. But yep, that was basically my bookshelf, and I hope you like it. Hopefully next year it's going to be exponentially bigger. But yeah, see you in the next video.